had her best interests at heart. But where is she?
You did that to your own grandbaby.
Own grandbaby.
Nigga, when the fuck is this will be reciprocated, period. I don't give no fuck about how the fuck none of y'all feel, bitch. And I done had shit to do with it. Flash. I'm not playing fuck out. Watch out. I ain't stupid. Dorothy, you might not have nothing to do with it, but you know what's going on. No, the fuck I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do, Dorothy.
Thanks for passing jail time.
Too much stuff going on.
Not at all. 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 Not that motherfucking. How about the fucking focus on her bringing her up about this motherfucker? That bitch is lost. That bitch is lost. Black the fuck out. You know what you.
Now, the push for justice and answers.
Feels like it could have been preventable.
On Action News Now, a look at what we know so far and the unanswered questions that remain.
1, 2, 3.
Keimani! We spoke with a former teacher of hers who said that she is sick to her core about what happened here, just like a lot of us are. She had also told us that she raised concerns previously about the situation that Keimani was living in under a previous guardian, we will note, and she was worried that something like this could happen if adequate precautions were not taken.
Sick to my core, devastated, to say the least. I made many reports concerned about her safety and was fearful that something like this might happen. I don't even have the words to express how I feel. Keimani expressed some things to us in the school, not only to myself, but to the other adults in the building, her peers, her school bus driver, who all made phone calls to Child Protective Services. Lucas County Children's Services was notified on several different occasions that she may be at risk of child abuse in the home, and it just fell on deaf ears. Our calls were not heard, her voice was not heard. And she told us some very concerning things that were happening to her in that household.
She was very sweet. I enjoyed having her at school every day. She greeted me every single morning with a hug. That was all she truly ever wanted, was affection. She was a great student to have in the classroom. She always participated. She enjoyed playing football outside with her peers when we would go out for recess. She was very kind, super generous, always offering her breakfast in the morning, like asking me, oh, Miss H, are you thirsty? I brought you a milk, things like that. And she did this every single day. I mean, she was just a joy to be around.
If my baby is in that house and my baby is deceased.
Y'all, he cut off her and almost hurt. Oh, enough to remove her head. Y'all, this is, oh my god. So this news is just coming out. This is in regards to the Keimani case, the 14-year-old that was found deceased in Toledo, Ohio. Now come to find out, Darnell Jones, the man who's presumed to be her father, which that is still, in question if he is actually her biological father. But the man that has been presumed to be her father, Darnell Jones, was actually running away from another city that he had committed a homicide in. So that's how they were able to track him down. They tried to track. I think he tried to take his own life, and then they found him and unalive him. He has been Pew. He is unalive by the police after, I believe, trying to pull out something on them. This is crazy, but she was found. Yeah, great, with her hands removed. That's how she was found. All these details are just coming out. I will keep you guys updated, but there was a press conference that was held. The police officer described him to be a monster and said that he basically had her tied up to, it was a whole situation. This is insane. Like I said, this man's name is Darnell Jones and he is unalive.
And sometimes I just want to say sorry, but I know I tried.
A week after Keimani Latigue, 13, went missing, police found her in an abandoned house on Miami Street in Toledo, Ohio. Her father was arrested and charged with being related to her disappearance. Major trigger warning. On March 18th, Keimani's grandmother Dorothy Latigue reported her disappearance for the first time, and she was Keimani's primary guardian. According to reports, Dorothy told the police that after returning home from work, she found her door unlocked and Keimani had also disappeared. According to surveillance footage, Keimani's last appearance was was in the early hours of March 18th when her father, 33-year-old Darnell Jones, was with her. The police stated in a statement that Jones forcibly took Keimani away from his home without the consent of his guardian. On Monday night, the police discovered the missing Keimani in a burned-out abandoned house in Toledo. The forensic report pointed out the previous abuse suffered and revealed obvious fatal injuries. The authorities stated that Jones will face charges of murder, just as it was reported that Keimani's grandmother Dorothy was also arrested for lying to the police. I feel heartbroken for her experience, and may the deceased rest in peace.